Hello and welcome back to another Minecraft tutorial with me, Scorpios. And in today's video, we're going to be building this factory. And here is a list of materials that you will need for this build. So if you do decide to build this factory in your own world, make sure to leave a comment and let me know how it goes. And without further ado, let's start building. So the very first step here is to lay down a foundation for this build. So here I am showing you the measurement so that you can follow along in the building process. And once we have the basic floor plan, the next step is to start building the walls of this factory. So let's start by putting down one layer of brick blocks, and as we continue to build up, as you can see here, starting on the second layer, we're going to switch to using brick stairs. So for these layers here, we're going to be using brick stairs. Alright, and on the fifth layer here, we're going to go back to using brick blocks. And for the next step here, we're going to keep building up these walls, but we're also going to build a few windows along the way as well. So as you can see here on the corner of this wall here, we're going to start by putting down 2 brick blocks. And after that, we're going to skip the next 3 blocks, and we're going to put down 2 more blocks at the exact center of this wall here. Alright, and after that we're going to skip another 3 blocks, and on this side of this wall we're going to put down 2 brick blocks. And after that we're going to go back to these blocks here, and we're going to add 5 more layers on top. But we are going to connect the top layer here, so we are going to end up with 2 windows that are 3 blocks wide each and 5 blocks tall. And as you can see here, in order to add some decoration, I have replaced the block that is on top of each window with an upside down brick stairs. And using brick walls, we're also going to add these support beams at the center of each one of these windows. Alright, and after that, let's move over to this wall here. And as you can see here, along the way, we're going to bring everything up to the same height. And once again, we're going to skip the 3 blocks that are at the center of this wall here. And once we connect the top layer here, we're going to once again end up with a window that is 3 blocks wide. We're going to take out our brick walls, and we're going to create another support beam at the center here. So as you can see here, using the same method, we're just going to bring all of the walls here to the same height. And along the way here, we're going to put down these windows, and these windows are going to have exactly the same shape. And in order to add more decoration to these walls, for the next step here, we're going to be putting in some brick columns. So here on this block right next to the corner, we're going to put down these brick blocks. So we're going to start building up, but along the way, make sure to replace the stair blocks behind with some solid blocks. So we're just going to keep building it up until it roughly reaches the same height as the top edge of the window here. And in order to add more decoration, we can replace the block on top here with a stair block. And in fact, as you can see here, I went back and replaced this stair block with stone brick stairs. And that's just a good way to add variety to the block palette here. And as you can see here, for the next step, I'm going to keep building up these columns all the way around this entire build. And finally, let's complete these windows here. And using glass panes, we're just going to fill in all of the windows like what you're seeing here. And of course, you can choose whatever color you would like to for these windows. And in my case, I went with a blue color just to create some contrast with the brick color. And for the next step here, we're going to put in a main entrance for this building. So for this step here, we're going to come over to this wall over here, and we're going to create an open space. So as you can see here, let's make it 4 blocks wide and 3 blocks tall. And let's also get rid of 2 more blocks on top here as well. And as you can see here, by using a combination of solid brick blocks and upside down brick stairs, as well as some brick walls, we're just going to create a door frame so that we end up with a 2x2 space at the middle here. And just to finish this step right here, we're going to put in 2 doors right here. And after that, we're going to keep building up these walls. So starting on this wall right here, we're going to find this block which lines up with the support column. And as you can see here, we're going to add 2 blocks on top of this wall here. So we're just going to build all the way across, and here this section is going to be 10 blocks wide. And after that, we're going to come to this layer above, and we're going to increase the height by 2 blocks as well. And here, this section is going to be 8 blocks wide. And after that, on top here, let's put down one more layer of 6 blocks, and on top of that, we're just going to top it off with 4 more brick blocks. And of course, feel free to add some decoration to this wall here as well. And in my case, I am adding a round window that is 4 blocks tall and 4 blocks wide. And here, I'm just going to fill in this window with some more glass panes. And coming over to the wall here in the back, we are going to repeat exactly the same process. So make sure that the wall in the front and the wall in the back line up exactly. And after that, let's come over to this wall section here, and we're going to find this exact block here and put down 2 blocks. And let's make sure to build this extension across for a total of 5 blocks. And 3 more blocks on the layer above here. And that will be it for this wall section here. So as you can see here, we will have to repeat this process for a total of 4 times above these wall sections. Alright, and for the next step here, we're going to start working on a roof for this factory. So we're going to find this wall here, and right here we're going to put down a total of 3 stone brick stairs exactly like this, and off to the side here we're going to put down 1 more stair block, but it's going to be upside down. And on top here, as you can see, we're going to put down 3 solid stone brick blocks. And here we're going to sort of repeat the same process, so we're going to put down 3 more stone brick stairs with another stone brick stairs off to the side upside down like this. And on the layer above here, we're going to keep using stone brick stairs, but as you can see here, this time we're going to put down a total of 4 of them. Alright, and on the layer above here, we're going to start by putting down a total of 4 stone brick slabs. And 4 solid stone brick blocks at the exact center of this roof here. So as you can see here, after that we're going to come over to the other half of this wall section, and we're just going to be repeating exactly the same building process. So in the grand scheme of things, we're pretty much building this roof along the existing wall structures. And for the same reason, once we're done with this wall section here, we are going to keep building this roof. And here we're going to keep putting down these stone brick stairs along this wall here, and we're just going to build towards the next wall section over here. And once we reach the next wall section here, we're going to be using a very familiar process in order to cover up this section here. And after that, we're going to come over to this wall to the opposite side, and basically repeating the same process here as well. So here I'm going to slow down the process a little bit so that you can follow along. And of course, we're also going to have a roof section over this wall here as well. Alright, and for the next step here, we are going to come over to this wall right here. And on this block here, we're going to put down 2 stone brick stairs like this. And as always, don't forget to put down an upside down stone brick stairs right here. And after that, once again, we're going to build along the existing wall structure. So we're going to start by putting down 4 more stone brick blocks right here. And on top here, we're going to put down a layer of stone brick stairs. And let's make sure that all of the roof sections here are connected. And once again, another upside down stone brick stairs right here. And after that, another layer of stone brick blocks with another layer of stone brick stairs on top. And since the top half of this roof section here is not as steep, we're just going to keep building up using our stone brick stairs. And for the center portion here, we're going to be using a lot of stone brick half slabs. And as for the middle of this roof here, since this wall has an even number of blocks, we're going to be using a bit of an unconventional design. So here we're going to take out our stone brick stairs and we're going to lay them down facing this direction like this. Alright, so as you can see here, we're just going to repeat the same process on the other side of this wall here as well. So we're just going to build up this curvy roof along the walls, and once we reach the center here, we're going to once again take out our stone brick stairs and we're going to lay them down facing this direction here. And now that you have some practice building this roof here, we're also going to come over to this wall in the back and repeat exactly the same process. And once again, as you're building up these roofs, make sure that the roofs in the back here line up exactly with the roof structure in the front. And as you can see here, that is because if the roofs do not line up, you're going to have a bit of a problem finishing the next step here. So as you can see here, for the next step, we're literally just going to be connecting the roof in the front and this large roof section in the back. So this step here should not be too difficult. All we're doing here is to use exactly the same material and extend this roof structure all the way over to the other side. So once again, we're just going to make sure that all of the blocks are covered. And as you can see here, once this roof is completely sealed up, our factory building is now complete. So that is all I have for today's video. I really hope you enjoyed this tutorial for this Minecraft factory. And if you did enjoy this video, please leave a like and comment and let me know. And if you have any suggestions for a build tutorial, please check out my Discord. As always, I really appreciate all of the support from you guys. And with that said, thanks so much for watching, and I will see you next time.